Imagine this. You're scrolling through Instagram, seeing your friends post about their latest weekend getaway, that fancy brunch with avocado toast, or their sleek new apartment in the city. They look like they've got it all together, great jobs, stylish lives, no worries, but behind the filter, many of them are just one unexpected bill away from disaster. Their credit cards are maxed, savings accounts are empty, and they're quietly stressing about how to make rent next month. Welcome to the era of the quietly broke millennial, where appearing successful often hides a mountain of financial pain. If that hits close to home, stick around because today on Money Spectrum, we're diving deep into why this is happening and how you can start turning it around right now. Hey everyone, I'm excited you're here with me on Money Spectrum, the channel that's all about making sense of your money in a world that doesn't always play fair. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. It really helps us reach more people, just like you, who are ready to take control of their finances. Let's get into it. I remember talking to a buddy of mine, let's call him Alex. He's 32, works in marketing, makes a decent salary around 70 grand a year. From the outside, he's killing it. Nice clothes, always at the latest coffee spot with his MacBook, posting about craft beer tastings on the weekends. But one night over a cheap beer at his place, he confessed the truth. "Man, I'm drowning," he said. His student loans are over $40,000, rent eats up half his paycheck, and those little luxuries, they're all on credit. He eats ramen 3 nights a week just to keep up appearances. Alex isn't alone. This is the story of millions of millennials who grew up hearing, "Go to college, get a good job, and the rest will follow." But the game changed, and nobody told us. Let's break it down with some real numbers, because understanding the why can be the first step to fixing it. Did you know that nearly 19 million millennials are carrying student loan debt with an average balance over 40 grand? That's not pocket change. More than half of us have put off big life moves like buying a home, starting a business, or even having kids because of this debt. And get this, almost 60% of us deal with stress and anxiety from it every day. It's like carrying a backpack full of rocks while trying to run a marathon. But it's not just debt. Housing? Forget about it. Back in 1984, the median house price was less than 4 times the median household income. Now it's nearly 6 times. First-time home buyers have plummeted from over 3 million in 2004 to just 1 million last year. We're locked out, folks. And with interest rates high, saving for a down payment feels like chasing a mirage. No wonder 41% of us are willing to buy homes with asbestos or pests, 57% would take a fixer-upper, and some would even live next to a cemetery or railroad tracks just to get in the door. That's desperation, not choice. Then there's the job market. 3/4 of younger workers aren't in stable salary jobs anymore. We're talking hourly gigs, contracts, side hustles on platforms like Uber or freelancing sites. Sounds flexible, right? But 80% of gig workers can't handle a surprise $1,000 expense. Income swings like a pendulum, one good month, then famine. No benefits, no retirement match, no safety net. Even if you're pulling in 6 figures, 64% of those earners say it's just enough to stay afloat, not thrive. The real poverty line these days? Around 140 grand for a household when you factor in housing, healthcare, childcare, all skyrocketing faster than our paychecks. And let's talk about the wealth gap that's making this worse. Baby boomers hold over 50% of America's wealth, $82 trillion. That's twice what Gen X has and 4 times what we millennials do. They've got 19 trillion in home equity alone. Delaying home ownership costs us about 150 grand in lost equity over a lifetime. We re the sandwich generation on steroids, paying off our debts while maybe helping aging parents who did unsave enough. It's a double whammy. I bet some of you are nodding along, thinking about your own situation. Like Sarah, who I heard from in the comments on a previous Money Spectrum video. She's 29, a graphic designer, and she shared how she looks put together at work but skips meals to afford her gym membership and that occasional happy hour to network. "I feel like I'm faking it," she said. This financial theater is everywhere, keeping up appearances on social media, buying the latest gadgets or outfits to fit in, all while your bank account screams for mercy. Why is this happening more to us? Well, we entered the workforce during the Great Recession, faced stagnant wages, and now deal with inflation that's outpacing everything. Groceries up, car insurance up, health costs through the roof. Traditional advice like cut the coffee feels like a joke when a latte is the least of our problems. It's systemic. The economic ladder we were promised has half its rungs missing. But here's where it gets exciting, because on Money Spectrum, we don't just point out problems, we empower you to fight back. You're not doomed. This quietly broke phase? It's a wake-up call, not a life sentence. Start by facing the facts. Track your spending for 1 month. Use a simple app, no fancy stuff. See where the money leaks out, those subscriptions, cancel what you don't need. I did this myself years ago and found $50 a month going to apps I forgot about. Next, tackle that debt. Prioritize high-interest stuff first, like credit cards at 20% or more. Consider consolidating if rates are killer, but shop around for the best deal. And student loans? Look into income-driven repayment plans or forgiveness programs if you qualify. Don't ignore them, they won't go away. Build that emergency fund even if it's $50 a paycheck at first. Aim for 3 to 6 months of expenses eventually. Gig economy folks, set aside 30% for taxes right away, no surprises come April. Investing? Start small. If your job offers a 401k match, grab it, it's free money. Or open a Roth IRA. Even $100 a month in low-cost index funds can grow big over time. Remember, compounding is your friend. Housing feels impossible. Get creative. House hack. Buy a duplex and rent out half. Or move to a more affordable area if remote work allows. And side hustles? Turn a skill into cash. Freelance writing, dog walking, whatever fits. Mental health matters too. Financial stress hits 40% of us hard. Talk to friends, join online communities like the ones in our Money Spectrum comments. You're not alone, and sharing stories builds motivation. Think about mindset. Shift from I'm broke to I'm building. Celebrate small wins, a paid-off card, a saved $100. It keeps the energy up. As we wrap up, remember, the rise of the quietly broke millennial is on the end. It's the start of your comeback story. You've got the tools, the drive, and now the knowledge. If this resonated, drop a comment below. What's one step you're taking today to break free? Share this video with a friend who's in the same boat. It could change their path. And if you haven't yet, like and subscribe to Money Spectrum for more real talk finance tips. Thanks for watching. Let's make your money work for you. See you next time.